Hi Arpita, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, sir. I am fine.
Okay, Arpita, you are currently staying in which location?
Sir, currently I'm staying in New Delhi.
New Delhi. Okay, all right. Staying with your family.
Yeah, staying with my husband.
Okay, what do your husband do?
He's in a government job.
He's working government job. Okay, so you did not get a chance to work in government sector, or you are working in why you prefer private?
Yeah, sir. Actually, I want to work in a private because I did my graduation and post graduation in engineering domain. So I found private sector. In private sector, I get better opportunities
Okay,
to use
you
my skills.
the area you most time you will get the more exploring. You will get the you
Yeah,
whenever
more
yeah
exposure. More
yeah.
exposure I'll get in a like private sector as compared to the government sector.
Okay, nice.
That's why I prefer private sector.
Okay. And you received the JD and you clear that what role and responsibility you are hiring. Arpita?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So Arpita, me and my team want to understand what you done previously or what is current organization, how you deal with the data, education, background details, so that me and team can understand your details.
Okay, sir. Sir, like it's my pleasure to introduce my details with you. I actually belong from the like New Delhi, and I did my post graduation from the Jadavpur University in a computer sciences and engineering background in the year 2015. And I have a work experience close to 6 years as a data analyst, and I extensively work on this like SQL, Tableau, Excel, and PowerPoint presentation and Python. And as far as my daily task is concerned, I first of all I used to communicate with the clients and just gather the business requirement with them, and then I discuss with my manager and build the insight regarding that. Apart from that, I'm well versed in the SQL, and I used to write the SQL query with the help of like stored procedure, SQL joins, aggregate function, having clause, group wise, and also apart from SQL, I'm also well versed in Excel. And in Excel, I used to clean my data. I used it for the data cleaning, and for that, I use conditional formatting and various other functions. And I also use it for the visualization part. And apart from Excel, I also use Tableau for the visualization, and I use various function in the Tableau also. And apart from this, I have a basic knowledge of the Python, where in Matplotlib and Pandas in NumPy, and I have a basic experience in that. And as far as my hobbies concerned, I love traveling, and also I love reading non-fictional books.
Okay. Arpita, you initially mentioned that you dealing with your client and stakeholder, you dealing with the customer. How frequently you do interaction with these business leaders?
Yeah. So the thing is that I used to interact my clients whenever I got a project. As soon as I get a project, I used to first connect with the like client. I get the details from it and from him, and after we create an insight, we just collect the insight from it, and I'll discuss with my manager. And once my project is completed, and in between during that project is going on, if I need any sort of like clearance, and if I'm having any sort of doubt, I again contact my client so that I get the proper guidance and I get the proper requirement what he is actually looking from me. He's actually looking from the project. So it's a frequent. As soon as I get any sort of a problem or any sort of doubt regarding the project, I used to connect with the client.
Okay. When you're telling storytelling, generally you do storytelling with presentation. Okay. You do monthly, quarterly, weekly, daily basis. How will rate yourself in storytelling to the business leaders out of 10?
Sir, I rate myself as a 8.5 in storytelling when
Okay.
it comes to delivering the my project to the clients or the business stakeholders.
Okay. And you have an excellent knowledge on SQL. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Uh, which version of a SQL you are using Microsoft SQL?
sir, I'm using Sorry, sir, I'm not getting right now, but which version I'm using?
Latest version you are using?
Latest version I'm using, yeah.
Okay, you are using latest version.
Latest version.
What are the different data types available in SQL?
Yeah, there are many data types available in the SQL, but the frequent which we are using is like int, varchar, character, date, time. And like these are the very frequent we use, and also the location for that geographical data type is also used. These are the frequent we use it.
What is the SQL constraint? And what are the advantage of SQL constraint and different type of SQL constraint?
So can you please pardon the question?
SQL constraint.
Okay, SQL constraint is basically used to limit the type of data which we actually going to use in the table. So there are basically five type of SQL constraint, that is unique, primary, not null, check, and default.
Okay, nice. What is the difference between delete, truncate, and a drop?
Okay, so sir, like first I'm explaining the delete. In the delete command, what we are going to do, we are going to delete the data from the database. Means we are going to delete the rows from the data. When as far as the truncate is concerned, we are going to delete the data from the table, but table structure is maintained. And when we are concerned about the drop, data as well as the table is structure, both is being permanently deleted. So in delete, drop, and truncate, one all the data in delete and truncate can also be rolled back. But when it comes to the uh, drop command, the data which has already been deleted, it cannot be rolled back. Why? Because the table structure has already been deleted permanently.
Okay. Do you have a pen paper with you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you write a SQL syntax to how to drop a column, a specific column? Imagine that column name is like a mobile number column from employee table. What will be the syntax?
Sir, alter table employee, drop column
Mobile.
mobile number.
Yeah.
So shall I write? I just explained.
No, fine. I got it. Got it. You are altering alter table name, drop
And
column,
column name.
column name. Okay. Nice. What is the difference between inner join and a right outer join?
Okay. So, sir, inner join, what we are actually getting from the two tables, we are getting the common field, means common data we are getting in the inner join. When it comes to the left outer join, we are getting only data which is present in the left table. Means second table, we are getting the data from that only.
Okay.
While in the inner join, we are getting the common data which is available in both the tables.
Okay. What is the SQL view and what are the advantage of SQL view using?
Okay, sir, SQL view is nothing more than it's we just stored it once and we can use it later time. It's nothing more a statement.
Okay, it is a saved SQL query.
Saved SQL query. It's nothing more than a saved SQL query. We just write it once and we keep on using later if any requirement comes.
Okay. Do you have knowledge on SQL Windows function and what are the?
Yeah, I have knowledge of Windows function.
What are the? Can you tell me what are the?
Windows function is basically they are also known as rank function.
Yeah.
They're basically used to like divide the table in the like basic parts, like separated parts. Like there are basically four types. First is rank function, another is dense rank, third is like entile, and fourth type
Zero num.
I don't remember. Sir.
Row number. Okay.
Row number, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So what is the difference between rank and dense rank?
Okay. In rank function, what it is doing, it is actually dividing according to the row, according to the rows, and whereas in a dense rank, it is actually dividing on the basis of like on the basis of data. It is
Okay, you mean like each row partitioning by any rank and without skipping a row value. Correct?
exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
In dense rank case, It does not skip any.
Yeah, it doesn't skip anything.
Okay, okay,
Okay, whereas in first rank function, it is skipping.
okay, nice. What is the difference between having clause and where clause?
Okay, yeah, the having clause is basically used with a group by,
Hmm.
and whereas the where clause is basically used to just to give you the like exact value. It used to filter the records. Okay, whenever you need to filter the records, you are using the where clause. Whereas when you are using the having clause, it is going to apply on the group by, so that you can get the values which has already been get from the group by. And basic is like having is used after the group by, and whereas where is used before the group by.
Okay, nice. You have knowledge on all advanced Excel concept also, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is data validation? When you come out talking about data validation, what do you mean that in Excel?
Data validation is basically used to filter the record, so that you get the exact required values from your whole data. You just need to check the record so that you can get the record which is only required.
Okay, you are validating the data before data entering to the Excel sheet, correct?
Excel sheet, yeah.
Okay, okay. What is conditional formatting, and what are the up to how many conditions we can apply in Excel sheets?
Okay, so conditional formatting is basically used to visualization purpose. So what we are actually getting, there are 64 type of conditional formatting we can do. So in the home tab, when we are going in the ribbon section, what we are getting, there is a section named as conditional formatting. We just click it, and there are many options we are getting. If you want to change the color, if you want to change the color of a tab, or the color of any cell or any text, then we are going to use the conditional formatting, so that our whatever we have created the data, we can whenever it is required, we can get it properly, as well as it is easy for us to fetch it when we need it, because we are having the huge data in our hand. So whenever we need it, we can change it, and we can manipulate it, and we can decorate it with the help of conditional formatting, and also remove the unwanted fields if we want.
Okay, nice. How to build a dashboard in Excel and what is slicer? Can you explain?
Yes, sir. Sir, when we are going to build a dashboard in the Excel, first we are going to do the we are having a chart data with us. So first we are going to create a pivot chart from it. Okay, so after creating a pivot chart from it, we just gathered all the pivot charts in the one section, and after them in the home tab, you'll see there is a in beside there is a icon that is like slicer. Then we will going to apply the slicer, and a slicer is going to be applied on the common field among all the data with all the pivot charts, different pivot charts we are having. Then once we applied it, we just put the filter on it, and then it is going to work.
Okay. And coming to data visualization Tableau, okay. What is the difference between live and extract data mode in Tableau?
Okay, so live data is you are extracting live data is whatever changes you are done in the in your data sheet, it is going to be reflect. And in the extract data, whatever changes you are done, it may not reflect. It is not going to reflect in your dashboard. In live data, whatever changes you are done in your table section, sheet section, it is going to reflect in your dashboard. Whereas an extract, it is not going to do that. So most of the visualization work is going to be done on the live database.
Okay, what is dual axis and what are the steps to build a dual axis?
Sir, sir.
Okay,
Sir,
dual axis comparing two graph parallelly.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I remember. So dual axis is basically when we are going to blend the data of the same type. Like if we are if I'm having the two Excel sheets and I'm going to like merge it, then if I want to visualize it, then I'm going to apply the dual axis. Also, if I want to apply it for the single Excel sheet, I can also do that.
No, need to check it. Once the meeting is over, you can check it. Okay, how to create a calculated field, and what are the steps to create a calculated field in Tableau?
So calculated features. Sir, I'm not remembering the calculation.
Okay, no issue. What is the difference between data warehousing and a data lake?
Okay. Uh, uh, Data warehousing and data lake. Uh, yeah. Sir, like it's data warehousing is basically like you can say ki it's a like data management system, which is
Okay,
actually what we are going to do. We are going to like enable the like business intelligence activities and something like that, and especially data analytics part. So with the help of data warehouse, it is going to manage the huge level of data. Okay, and when it comes and we apply all the like our ETL functions on the like data warehouse, and whereas like data lake is concerned, it is like it's like a bigger than the data warehouse. Like if many data warehouses are going to store, then we can call it as data lake.
okay, okay. And when I'm telling a data, transformation, how you understand data transformation?
Okay, that data transformation is like when I'm getting a data, I'm getting it in a very raw form. Raw form means I'm either getting in an Excel sheet or any some sort of like tabular form I'm getting. Okay, it's unclean, it's messy, it has repeated value, it has values which are not required. So when you are actually telling that data manipulation, so the thing is that uh, I from the like unwanted, unclean, unstructured data in a tabular for structured data in a tabular from there I have to like change it with the help of ETL process, like applying the SQL query, and after that cleaning it in the Excel, then applying the SQL queries according to my need, and after that I'm going to visualize either in the Excel or in the Tableau according to the requirement. Then final what I am getting now, that is known as like data manipulation.
Okay. So, like the currently you have a 6 year experience and this role currently what you are hiring for, how will you see from your past experience and the next role, how will you relate?
Sir, can you please pardon the question?
The next role, what we are hiring, like current requirement and your previous experience, how will you relate these two?
Okay, the thing is that sir, in my previous company, I am extensively working on the like data cleaning part, data loading part, and all the like ETL tools I'm working on. Like I am well versed in the Excel, I'm well versed with SQL and Tableau. So in my previous company also, I worked with like various clients on various projects where I used to get the raw data and used to clean it, and then I used to apply the SQL queries, and I used to clean it, and then I used to visualize according to the need, so that the whatever requirement stakeholder has given to us, and I can give them the insight so that the overall sales of that particular company can increase. So I think like SQL, like extracting the raw data and finally giving the result in the like visually appealing, so that the stakeholders can easily understand that data. That is the basic requirement for the any of the business field, any of the domain, any of the company. So I think I am perfectly fit for the upcoming company, and my role is totally justified.
Okay. So, like this role, you are showing interest.
Yeah.
Okay. Why you are showing this position interest?
Okay. So, sir, the thing is that in my previous company, that was really good, and I have actually get lots and lots of opportunities to learn so many things. But the thing is that in right now, our ongoing project is actually going to end very soon. So I am I have a talk with my manager, and he is saying just wait for 1 2 months you can get a new project, but I think there is no such chance, and I really don't want to waste my time. And besides, like the Dell Corporation is basically my dream company, so I'm getting a chance to get an interview view from the Dell company, so that's why I'm looking for a job change.
So you are telling your husband is working, you have a kids, and how will you manage work, life, family? How will you manage?
Sir, very basic thing I do is to start my day very early. So I just start my day early so that I can manage my basic household things. And besides that, I have like, by God's grace, I'm having the house help. And apart from that, I firmly believe in the like work-life balance. So it's like work while you work and play while you play. So whenever I have a work or I have any project, and without any distraction, I just put my 100% focus on that, and I try to complete it within a deadline. So once I have completed my project or upcoming venture in a completed deadline, so I have enough time to spend with my family and friends.
How do you manage stress in your workplace or family, or how do you manage stress?
Sir, I think for every stress or every problem, communication is a key. So I always try to communicate with my close ones, like my mother, my husband, my mother-in-law. I used to communicate a lot with them. Apart from that, I practice yoga and meditation. And in between, during my leisure time, I used to read a lot. And whenever me and my husband get a time, we just go for a walk and watch a any movie, or we just plan for a short holiday or some vacation sort of things.
You mentioned that you had worked in Python. What are the different libraries you use till now in Python?
I have used NumPy and Pandas and Scikit-learn also.
Okay, okay, nice. Uh, how do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Sir, I really want to see myself in a like better position in the same company, like in a Dell corporation itself. And I also want to grow I want to see myself as a more grown up person in terms of skills and in terms of learning, as well as in terms of position.
Do you consider yourself your success?
Uh, so please pardon.
Do you consider yourself your success?
Yeah, sir. I really consider myself as a successful because I have already traveled a long road, and I have successfully completed my BTech. Then I completed my all the I just have an award of like best employee in my previous companies also, and I have successfully completed my masters also. So I consider myself as a successful till now.
Great, Arpita. I feel positive from your profile. I'm going to approach my HR there further round. Okay. So once the HR will connect, you can follow them for next round, and I will see you soon. Okay.
Yeah, sir, I really want to looking forward for
Yeah.
this job, and I hope to hear from you soon.
Sure. Thank you, Arpita. Have a good day. Bye.
Thank you so much.